Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D. And today we're going to talking about the big boxing match, UK versus USA. Ashley Cain versus Andreas Eskander. Now D, this is an interesting fight, man. You got a bigger guy, kind of against a smaller guy. Who do you got in this fight and why?
I'm rolling with my boy Ashley. I'm a huge fan of his. I just think that he's going to win because he has all the traits, he has all the talent, and just to break it down real quick. So I've been following Ashley for some time. If you guys don't know him, he used to be an up-and-coming soccer player. So his goal was to be a professional soccer player. He retired and he ventured off into reality TV. That's where I first saw him. He was on like shows like Love Island, but because he was super athletic, he was on stuff like The Challenge, which is kind of like a spin-off of like Ninja Warriors. And so very athletic person. And if you guys don't know, he recently had a daughter that passed away. And that's why he's doing this boxing, because all the money that he's going to earn from this boxing fight is going to go to his daughter's charity that he created. And that to me is just a hungry fighter. He's been training so hard because he already has an athletic background from the soccer. Now he's up and coming with boxing, which is freaking crazy because he's also, he's in his 30s, but he was doing fighting for about off and on for a couple years. And just like me, and just recently, we both just started taking it seriously at the same time. Not only that, we're both the same height and same weight, which is freaking crazy. So that's why I'm also rooting for him, because it kind of gives me hope, because he's a little bit older than I am, but he's just doing all these big things with boxing. And this is going to be his debut for all the training that he did. And the person that he's going against, Andreas Eskander, I'm not gonna lie, man. This guy looks like a twig. He looks like a pretty boy. Once he gets hit, I think it's gonna shock him. And I've been watching Ashley training. This guy's a freaking beast. He's just been like going ham. I believe, walks around like at 180, and it looks like he's going against a guy who's like 140. So I'm just interested to see if he doesn't gas out. But I believe he has the strength to take this guy out. And I'm rolling my boy Ashley on this.
Yeah, honestly, I watched training on both guys, and I'm really, really concerned for Andres. I mean, watching him train, it looks like he doesn't know the difference between a left hook and a fish hook. It's really bad. I mean, watching his footwork, his form, he doesn't move his hips at all, and he's a twig. So, I mean, it looks like Andres, he's going to be, the guy's going to have like 30 pounds on him, just the way they look next to each other. And, I mean, I watching Ashley train, you know, he could tell he's an athlete, you know. A lot of people from different backgrounds. Look at Sergio Martinez. He was a soccer player for all these years. He became the middleweight champion, one of the best middleweights of all time. He had that soccer background. And I see a little bit of that with Ashley. You know, obviously he's not going to be as great as Sergio, but I mean, he has that background. It's going to help him so much. On Andres, dude, honestly, I think he made a wrong decision coming into this, because like I said, I've seen him spar, seen him do the mitts, everything. He leans too much. He doesn't protect himself. I think he's going to get knocked down. I think it's going to be ugly.
You cannot play boxing. A lot of these YouTubers, which it is entertaining, but you cannot play boxing. You can't just like one day just decide, I want to be a professional boxer. Like, no, it takes time to do this. You have to put in like the effort. You can't just, anybody could do mitts and look good after a couple weeks. You know, but it's a lot different when you're punching the bag and when you're getting hit. When you get hit, it just changes the whole game, because then your adrenaline is rushing. You're trying to figure out what the opponent's trying to do. You're not trying to get knocked out. And that's what I think is going to happen to Andres. He's going to, like, once he gets that jab in his face, he's just going to freak out. And I think it's just going to be over. I honestly like give it like 2 rounds. Like, I think Ashley takes him out with his athletic background.
And you look at them on their IG post, and you see Ashley training. You see the videos of him training and doing all this stuff, and then you see Andres, and you see him taking selfies with cats, looking like a pretty boy. And I'm just like, no, dude, you don't understand how serious this is. Boxing is one of the most dangerous sports in the world. And you have to be training, because something bad could happen if you don't train and you don't pick the right opponent. And I think Andres picked the wrong opponent, man. And all I can say is good luck, bro. Good luck.
So that's our prediction. We're rolling with Ashley. We think he's going to beat Andres. And Andres, I really hope that you don't get that much damage on your face with that pretty boy look, because I have a feeling this boxing career is not going to go last too long with you.
Stick to YouTube, dog. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.